Hey, this is Pete Grimes, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about a program that could probably be a game changer for you and those around you. It's called Legacy Thought Leadership, and it helps successful executives and entrepreneurs easily become an author, expand their impact, and strengthen their legacy. Because it's in this way that you can leave a playbook for the leaders of the future, who in turn will help others, thus expanding your impact exponentially long and into the future. If that sounds interesting to you, let's jump right into it. First, we have to clarify something, that for most of us, what we leave behind is not going to be engraved in stone monuments, but woven into the lives of people around us, our friends, our family members, our colleagues, our peers, our teammates, and our community, okay? Now, a book will help your life in ways far beyond what's just measured by money alone. Like writing a book will be a sense of personal growth, of pride of accomplishment. It does also mean scaling your impact and helping people near and far, now and into the future. And of course, it means leaving a legacy. And what if I told you that you don't need to be a writer to become an author? Let that sink in a little bit. You don't need to be a writer to become an author, and I'm going to explain that today. But before I do that, just want to emphasize that your story could potentially be the greatest legacy you leave behind to your friends and family. It could be like a family heirloom that that will be enjoyed by generations to come. So embrace how much you've learned from life, embrace how much you've gotten out of life, and share that. Give the gift of learning and experience and those values to others around you. This is really important because I believe many of you here may have heard about Maslow and the hierarchy of needs. So what I want to talk to you today about is meta-motivation. Once you've accomplished all of your basic needs, there's a need to feel self-actualized, self-realized, and that's what's a part of Maslow's teaching. This is your piece of history, okay? So this video is for you if you've reached a pinnacle in your life and you're seeking that next new goal. And that next new goal could be to encourage other people to follow in your footsteps, follow those steps you're leaving behind and the legacy you built. And the best way to do this is to write a book. A little bit about me. This is all about you, of course, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of background information on me. What I'm sharing with you today is something that's been featured on news outlets such as CBS, Fox, NBC, Digital Journal, and MarketWatch. I have an MBA in international business. I'm an author. I've spoken internationally. I've worked with C-level executives from Fortune 500 companies around the world. But what I think is more important is that I love to work hard and play hard. What's more important for you is that I like to help visionaries and C-level executives like yourselves write and publish their books and sharing their mission and sharing their story with the world. And with that, let's get back into this. For the last 25 years, I've spoken and worked with C-level executives from around the world, from Fortune 500 companies, as I mentioned earlier. And we talk about business, we talk about their vision for their organizations, we talk about the lives they lead and what they hope to achieve. But in more quiet settings, we talk about something else, their legacy, what they want to leave behind, what's next, and what does it mean to leave something behind for those you love and the ones that they hope to inspire. And that's the journey I'm going to take you on today. In his book, The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho wrote, it's a possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. He talks about your personal legend, your destiny. Does it sound like you? Living with a passion and a sense of purpose for something greater than yourself? If so, this is the reason I choose to help thought leaders like you write their legacy book. But don't worry, that we could do this without overwhelm, without fear, without writer's block, without spending months or even years glued to a keyboard or suffering, looking at this empty page and suffering. We make it easy, and this is how we do it. First thing you need to know is that you already know everything you need to know to write a book. You have a career, a lifetime of knowledge and wisdom. You just have to express it, okay? And the next thing you need to know is what we spoke about a second ago. You don't have to be a writer to to become an author. All right? With that, you probably know that many famous leaders and influencers still impact the world today, but they never wrote a single word. They never wrote anything down. People such as Socrates, Jesus, Buddha, Marco Polo, Winston Churchill, and Julius Caesar, they all had designated scribes or followers that recorded their stories. We can do that for you. So it's a simple process, which I call interview to publication. We simply interview you, we extract all of this information, we take out your story without ever writing a word, we take care of the rest. In no time, you're going to have your book published. And what does that mean exactly? We do all the editing, we create the manuscript, we do the book design, we do the interior formatting as well, and we get it published for you. All you have to do is tell your story, and we take care of the rest. But what happens then? Fantastic, you have your book, you are an author. First, let's celebrate that for a second. But what do you do with your book once it's written? And that's what we talk about next. We have a program called Clicks to Clients, where we automate that whole back end for you, that whole marketing machinery for you. Again, all you have to do is tell your story, your book is written, and it becomes a centerpiece of a marketing strategy that's fully automated for you. All you have to do is continue doing what you're doing, which is to go share your message, share your mission, go on podcasts, go speak in public, and send people to your website, and the rest is done for you because there's an automated system that will bring them into your wheelhouse, bring them into your family, and you could follow up from there, okay? We take care of everything. We provide you with a branded website, software such as email automation and content marketing, so you engage your audience and monetize your book, whether it's through sales, consulting, speaking, coaching, or book deals. Okay? Sound exciting? Okay. Well, this has got to be really exciting because you as a leader, you're part of a rare breed, right? I'm assuming your work is very unique. People have paid attention to your whole life. Now it's just time to kind of systemize that, okay? This could be part of a legacy you can leave behind, a legacy you're proud of. You know, when people ask you, how did you do it? How did you accomplish what you did at work? How did you create this company? How did you build up your business? How did you change the world? You'll have a way of telling them. You could help them do the same or even exceed what you've done, even do better than what you've done. So you're just not another anonymous figure in your field or industry. The next step for you is legacy thought leadership to create a long-term impact near and far, now and into the future. So whether it is coaching, consulting, public speaking, growing a business, starting a business, looking to advance your career, legacy thought leadership is a simple strategy that's going to allow you to do that. Expand your impact now and into the future for a long time to come. You'll be remembered as someone who's made a difference. You'll be esteemed by those you impacted, and it won't just be because of the money. Maybe you do focus on the equity of a book. Maybe it is something about the money. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, because you will get the speaking gigs, coaching roles, maybe a role on a board of advisors. Maybe it's just getting a promotion. Who knows? There's nothing wrong with that, but remember, there are many intangible benefits of a book as well. It's the fastest way to gain credibility. It provides you with an opportunity to share something meaningful. It's also a way to improve the lives of the people around you. And it's an ideal way, of course, to secure your legacy. So the next step is just that. This is the next step, your next great milestone. So that's the bottom line here. Legacy thought leadership is an easier way to become an author, expand your impact, and strengthen your legacy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the impact you're making on people's lives around you. And I hope we can help you share your message and strengthen your legacy soon. Here's to your success.